either you're going to go to Rampage or you're going to keep trying to prove that you can go to
right.
Rampage.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Though.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and
yeah.
now you are.
And now we are, yeah.
And what is that feeling? We're a
unreal.
few weeks out. What is it feeling like now? Are you getting nervous? I mean,
I did 100 push-ups before coming here.
Did you or not?
I did. I didn't even need a coat coming here. It was so warm.
Bowling through the.
That's like
sweating on my feet.
Yeah.
It's like a Rocky training, like.
Yeah, I mean, do what you can when you're on the road. I mean, just trying to get it in where I can. But yes, I know I've dug at Rampage back in 2018, so I know how hard the digging days are going to be. It's like the riding is going to be not necessarily the easy part, but physically probably the easy part.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah,
you could be exhausted by the time you get to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's brutal out there.
So brutal.
Can you talk a little bit about that process? Like, it's a venue that has had a Rampage before, but you guys have a clean slate, like right on the other side of a ridge.
Yeah, so this is a zone that was scoped for the men, but it wasn't big enough to fit all the men. So because we're just a crew of 8, it's perfect for us. And it's a fresh venue, which I think is super important because previous formations and stuff, we've only ever refurbished old lines. And that only proves that we're able to refurbish an old line that we know that works, so we can watch videos of it and be like, that looks like good speed for that. And you can call up and like, hey, what's the speed for this? Yeah. So a fresh venue is going to be like the next level for us, absolutely. And I think because it is a fresh venue, we're going to have to collaborate really well and sort of team up and it's going to be a group effort to get this Rampage for us the first year, I think, just because, it's going to be gnarly.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot for you to take in, and you know what I mean, like you say, and the fact that you've never sort of done a competition where you've built brand new fresh lines, that's mad, isn't it? But like you say, what an opportunity! What an opportunity to see what I can't wait to see what they get up to. What do you think we're going to see from the women's Rampage then? Big tricks or big?
I think a combination. I mean, there's such a diverse range of riders at Rampage for women. Like we got Cami Noguera, who's so gnarly on a bike. She
sent the road gap at Hardline in Wales. First to do it, I was like, whoa, that is huge. She's brave, huh?
She's super brave and can line up really gnarly lines and just send it. Yeah.
She seems to have no mental block.
And then we have no mental block. And then we got Robin and Vero, who are so good at tricks. So I think we'll see a wide range of
all sorts.
We'll see all sorts out there because just like the men, we see them. They build their lines to their strengths, and I think that'll be sort of what we'll see at.
It's
Rampage.
Interesting that Rampage, right? It is the pinnacle of free ride, but it's also a competition, which kind of can be right?
Yeah.
How do you see it? Are you going there to win? Or
I honestly think that going there and getting a top to bottom is winning. For everyone, if you make it down and you complete your line, that is such a huge feat. I don't know if it's even portrayed enough on our previous Rampage, our live streams and stuff. You don't see the dig days or anything or what actually goes into it. It's just there's this whole back end that's so much bigger than just the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For day
and it's just probably the hardest 8 days of anyone's life.
It was interesting. We were having
massive pressure all of it.
Having a conversation with Shimon Godziak, and he was kind of saying that, right? The thing that you do there is try to push your limits, and if you do your line and if you achieve your goal, then that's exactly what everyone needs to do.
That's just you can see the celebrations after people do their run, even if it's not a winning run, and they're just whew.
Yeah.
We did it. That's such a huge, huge feat.
What do you think about that mentally? Having been there, and been at the top, and even when you're at the bottom on competition day, you've never seen anything that is, you could cut the tension with a knife. It's so gnarly.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Mentally going into that, have you done any preparation?
I feel like my whole life has been a bit of a preparation. like going and racing World Cups. That's sort of
That's
the
such high
same
pressure, isn't it?
especially like first World Cup of the season. That pressure,
Yeah.
quite gnarly. And then just
You've done...
rinse and repeat on that.
Yeah,
like
right.
all those
Yeah.
situations where you've even like the formation runs, like when you push up to just do a run that the drone's gonna follow you doesn't mean anything. You're not going for anything. It's you've hit it before, but now it's like time for it to be filmed. Even that like pressure of like you got to do a T to B, figure it out on the fly, and then the rampage with all the spectators and stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be probably on another level, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Potentially to anything else
I think
women
so.
have done. It's a much bigger stage live. I mean, it's mad. Yeah, that's right.
But honestly, it's what we asked for, and I think what we're going to see with women's inclusion in the sport, because we're at Rampage now, like the trickle down effect for the whole industry is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to just be doing Rampage. This is not just for us. This is for like all the little girls out there that, want to be a mountain biker and, now have an option to like set their goals at that height.